Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use some WordArt tools just to make your Excel file a little bit more exciting here. So I'm in our Module 12 Excel file, and I'm on the dashboard worksheet page. And I want to give a title to this. I'm going to end up putting this title right over here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go up to the Insert tab. And then I'm going to go over here to the text piece. I'm going to click that arrow, and then you have different options here. So you can enter a plain text box, or what I'm going to do is select WordArt. So it will create a text box as well, but it'll be more stylized, a little bit more artistic. And then you can select, the style lettering that you would like. So the one that your book recommends using is this one right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and type my title, and our title is going to be Primrose Community Clinic. Now I'm also going to make this smaller because it's obviously very big. So I'm going to highlight my text, go to the Home tab, and then I can go ahead and change, any features that I want here. I'm just going to make this 28 for our textbook. And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to just move this to like the upper left corner there. So when I select the text box, you're just going to select and kind of move your mouse around until you get that nice little square arrow set, and that will allow you to move it around. Now, obviously, it's still kind of too big and it's overlapping, so I actually want to add a little bit more creativity here. Instead of just shrinking it, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to actually make this curved. So I'm going to change a little bit more. So if you've clicked off, you want to click into your text box again. And up top, you'll see this shape format feature. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click that to start. And then, of course, there's a lot of other options here. You can change, different effects and so on as well. So you can play around with a lot of those on your own here too. But I want to go into one. And the one I'm going to go into is this one here, which is text effects. And I'm going to go ahead and click into that. And this will allow you to do things like shadow or reflection, glow, etc., rotation. And the one I'm going to use for today is transform. And again, this is something that you should just play around with at home. And there's different kind of ways we can transform. The one your book is going to recommend is us to use this first arch. The circle one's kind of fun too. It really depends on what you're going for here. So I'm going to start by doing the first one under follow path, which is going to give me a nice little arch here. Oh, and then you can see it did kind of curve, but I'd like it to do a little bit more than that. So I'm selecting my graphic again here, and then on the right, you can change the size of this, so how tall it is and how wide it is. And we're going to do a 2x2 here. So kind of square that shape out a little bit. Obviously, it's still curved, but it's a little more, equal in that curve. And then again, I can kind of move it around and fit it where I think it would look nice. And there is my title. So again, just looks a little bit more fun, I guess, here as you're doing it. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. So I'm going to go back up to Insert. I'm going to go over to text here. I'm going to do another WordArt. And then this time, let's see, your book is recommending to do this blue one here. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And this time I'm going to write fundraiser. And again, this is going to be a bit too large, so I'm going to select my text. I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, down to 24 this time. Now, you could, again, change this further, but what I'm going to do is just take my text box and move it and place it where I like here. So this information is for our Primrose Community Clinic fundraiser. So again, that's how you can use WordArt to add, again, a little more of a different feature to your file and just make it a little bit more interesting. And again, I do encourage you to just kind of play around. And then these are all, included with Excel. So obviously some companies are going to also potentially hire to have some real graphics created as well. But these are just some basic tools that you can use on your own at home.